Hey guys, so for today, April 8th, we are going to be completing a mineral identification lab. In our team's assignment list, if you guys go over to assignments and click on the mineral identification lab, um, I will be attaching this video once it's finished here. But you are going to click on this link to your interactive mineral lab here. Make sure you read all of the instructions in the left-hand column, okay? There's a video link that it will talk about in that column. And then you're going to use this mineral identification lab document here to help you go through the worksheet. So as you're going through the worksheet, feel free to refer to yesterday's notes. These should have been completed on April 7th. Okay, it goes over color, streak, luster, cleavage, fracture, crystal structure, hardness, the specific gravity, and the unique properties of a mineral. Okay, you can utilize these notes from yesterday, and we're going to be working through this worksheet. Like yesterday, I have attached the website for our digital lab here. Okay, you're going to be identifying 5 different minerals in this lab. You're going to come up with the name of the mineral. You're going to show me its color, its streak, its luster, its cleavage, its fracture, and its hardness. Okay, and then you're going to come up with a couple journal entry answers. Please write complete sentences here. Okay, so as we work through the lab, you're going to talk about what was most helpful in identifying these minerals. Tell me why. You're going to tell me why the streak is a more reliable test than the color test. And then you're going to explain why some minerals are easier to identify than others. So in order to answer these questions, though, we have to click on this link here or from the Teams tab, and it will take us to a website that looks like this. Again, if you're having a hard time getting this to play, make sure you've enabled your Adobe Flash Player. Okay, but over here, I'm going to move my little picture. You are going to figure out how minerals can be defined by their properties. You're reading through all of this information, okay? It might seem really long, repetitive, redundant, but you need to read through it, okay? It will really help you with your lab, okay? Down here in my lab, I have mineral A, B, C, D, and E. I will be using these tools here in order to help me identify these features. If I go back to my instructions, oh, wrong set of instructions, sorry. I want to go to Teams. All right, so you are clicking on this link to go to the lab. Then we're going to read all the instructions in the left-hand column. The third step is watch the video link. Watch it completely. It is a long video. It has a weird computer voice. I completely understand. It might be a little boring, but it will really help you with your lab, okay? So after you finish reading this entire column here, it says how minerals can be defined by their properties. Then down here, under the properties of mineral yellow book, there's a video link. You're going to click on this guy here. It will load the video. It doesn't show you how long it is. It seemed to take about 5 or 6 minutes when I watched it. Okay. But once you're done having it load, then you will click on it to play it. Okay. I don't think it really wants to load while I'm recording the video. Oh, there we go. All right. So it's going to discuss things for you. So that being said, you're going to watch through this, figure out what these things have, and then you get to do a virtual lab. So we've got a microscope, we have a streak plate, we've got glass over here, and I'm not quite sure what that guy is. But if I click on this guy, I can figure out how much it weighs. Then I can use the magnifying glass. I set it off to the side. Oh, it doesn't want to let me use it while doing this. So basically, you guys get to click around, play around with this. More of the specific instructions are off here on the side. If you need help, you can click on the Properties of Mineral book. It will show you information about these different things. Let's say I wanted to learn more about sulfur. I click on this guy. I know sulfur is a non-metallic. It's really greasy. It fractures. The color is a bright, bright yellow. It has a streak color of yellow or white. It is very soft. And then if I go back to sulfur, it doesn't say the special property, but the special property of sulfur is it smells like rotten eggs. So if we ever get back in the classroom, I will show you a couple samples of sulfur. You might not want to touch them because your hands will smell like egg, but that is one thing that you can use to identify them. So you guys can utilize this book if you need to figure out what minerals A, B, C, D, and E are, but that is what you are completing today. Okay? So please let me know if you have any other questions or concerns. Hit me up through Teams. We can video chat. We can Skype. You can just email me. But again, you are filling out this worksheet today as you complete this lab, and you are adding your name up here to the title. So it should say 2020 Mineral Identification Lab dash Mrs. Garcia. You want your first name and your last name in there so that when we save the file, I can see it, and it should be easy to grade. Please do not hesitate to reach out. This might be a difficult process. If things are blocked on your computer, let me know as soon as possible. Also, send an email over to the help desk at nsd131.org so that you can get those fixed quickly, okay? All right, have a great day, guys.